Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode. So today we're in Baker, Louisiana, and the reason we're in Baker, Louisiana is because I'm doing some training for my full-time job in the nearby Zachary, Louisiana area, and I happened to be driving by here the other day because I was looking for a bank, a Chase Bank specifically, and like right across the street from it is this place behind me that you see here, and it's pretty much a museum for the town of Baker, and this house here behind me, which is over 100 years old, is kind of the cornerstone of the whole piece of property here. Now there's nobody here today at the house, but I'll try to get some information on my phone while I'm doing the vlog with you, tell you a little bit about it, maybe show you a little bit closer video of the house, but we won't be able to get in. But I did get to go inside of it the other day because the lady was here and all that, and but she was on her way out, so I had to leave pretty quickly as soon as I went in. But it's just typical old, turn of the century stuff inside the house. There's nothing really fancy. You guys aren't really missing out on a whole lot. There's nothing unique or crazy different about the inside of this house that you haven't seen on any of the other ones. So I'd love to show you the inside, but we won't be able to today. Maybe I'll look inside the windows if I can or something. But I saw this little cool village behind me here, and that's really the cool part I wanted to show you. There's even this little like locomotive or caboose here that I'm going to show you all. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump in and get right to it. Hope you enjoy. Let's go. All right, so starting off, we have this cool piece of a train. Looks like a caboose maybe. And I'm not a train guy, super duper train guy, so I don't want to be getting my nomenclature wrong with trains here, but it's pretty sweet. And it looks pretty old. And you combine those two things, usually it makes for an interesting vlog. So I was driving by it the other day and saw it, and I said to myself, man, this place looks neat. So I was going to the bank. I was looking for a bank because it's, let's check this out. It turns and clicks. Hand wheel off on. I guess I was turning it on. Whatever that does. There's a coupler right there. I know what that is. Sorry if it's so loud right here, guys. I'm right next to traffic, as you can see. But I do like train things. Doesn't look like I can get in. But I was driving by here the other day to go to the bank because I don't know my way around here because I'm from out of town. And I saw this place and I was like, man, that looks neat. And I saw all these little miniature buildings here. And I saw the house, and like I said a while ago, I got to step into the house for a minute. It's got some cool, one of the rooms has a lot of African American history in it, and like some Martin Luther King stuff and all that, and civil rights and all that. So that was pretty unique. I would have loved to show you guys that, but unfortunately, the lady isn't here today to let me in. But it's not. Besides that, there's a room full of that, like the Black history, which is pretty awesome. And then there's another room with like basic old house stuff, like an old bed and some old creepy dolls and stuff. So there's nothing. I don't want to keep you guys up at night wondering like what was in the house. It's pretty limited. But the outside part here was the stuff I wanted to show you guys. So here, again, I don't know if this is a caboose or what. I don't mean to sound like an idiot not knowing my parts of the train, but oh, check this out. You can kind of see in there. Looks like that's also part of like a museum. There's a lock on it here. So maybe they do open it up sometimes for people to go in there. Looks like there might be some artifacts and stuff. I say artifacts, but you know what I mean. Smells old too. It's all wood except for the outside, which is probably cast iron. And next is this little, let's see, what does this say? Got a cool mural here. Baker Train Station Post Office. And it's this little building here. I don't think any of this is going to be open. No. But I can surely look in the windows. That's cool, huh? Look at that. See if I can keep the glare off so I can show you there. There you go. I love when it takes you back in time like that. That's so cool. Trying to keep the glare down so I can show you the angles here. So going back in time. This is Baker Train Station Post Office. So before you leave to go, sorry, I'm bumping my camera here. On a train trip, you can drop your mail off or pick your mail up. Or both, depending on how busy you are. Neato. Look at that old, let me step over here without falling off the porch. And I'll show you guys this old Coke machine here. I always love these things. Man. Oh, this old shoe shine. I just saw this, an old shoe shine setup. Man, I wonder if that's all original. Just put your boots right up there and get them polished up. Isn't that neat? And all of that sits on this like platform here, like a real life, you know, like train stations always pulled up to the elevated platforms right there. Right here in Baker, Louisiana. It's kind of like pretty much north of Baton Rouge, northeast-ish of Baton Rouge. And this is just looks like an old house, but they're all mini, like miniature houses. Your eyes are not playing tricks on you. They really are this small. Let's go ahead and open the gate here. Anybody around my age or older remembers when they used to make toys out of pure metal like that. And those things are made to last about 849 years. And I think they will last every bit of that. And this old tricycle here. Those were also made to last back in the day. See if I can look in the window here. Let's see if you're getting anything in there. Okay, yeah, you can see. Like a little cottage style, sort of, huh? Got my camera right up against the window, so I'm trying to get the best quality in here as I can. And their neighbors are here. Sorry, I'm tripping over stuff here. Another little house. The door is boarded up. So, not much to see on that one. Let me go back out of the gate here. Get a better view of it all. And next is, what do you guys think? Maybe a schoolhouse? There's a bell. I love bells, you know that. Crystal. What does that say? Oh, sorry. I know I'm sounding like an idiot right now, but I think that's what it says. Crystal metal. Little schoolhouse looking. It has to be a schoolhouse, what it looks like. I don't think it's a church. Yeah, schoolhouse. Neato. Got the desks in there. Pretty neat, huh? They're all locked, as you can see. Can't get in there, but I'm working with what I'm working with. I was in town this week for some hazmat training, or some HAZWOPER, which is hazmat operator awareness training. Here's a bank. And I came through town accidentally and saw this, so I didn't really get a whole lot of time to plan anything. It's one of those roadside America things. Here is Evans Drive and Wimbish Drive street signs, if you can read those. Let's go see what the bank has in there, if anything. Oh yeah. That's cool. Typical jail bars to protect the money back there. And that's the bank in all its glory. This is a pavilion thing here. I don't know if there's any significance to that or if it's just like a gathering place for when they have events over here and such. Check out this fire hydrant. That's old school, isn't it? It says open right there. Dresser? Looks like that's the name brand, Dresser. Dresser 300. Patent pending. 446119er maybe? It says 4.5. I wonder if that's the pipe size that runs down there. And attention to detail here is pretty cool. This is this looks like a church maybe. Yeah, because look, the star on the top. A mini church with another bell. Okay, this one's clearer and it says crystal metal, so I was right. See what I mean? And no, I'm not going to try to ring it because I don't want to disturb people that are working near here. Let's go look at the church real quick. This is nice, man. You just don't see stuff like this enough. This is locked too, I just checked. Oh man, old piano in there. You see it? Try to zoom in for you. Looks like an old theater type of chair back there, huh? No pews, but you probably couldn't fit pews in this mini church. Again, I'm trying my best to see in the windows here with a huge glare, so I'm using my hands to shade it and all that, so I hope you're getting a decent picture of everything in there. One more glance at it. It's pretty nice. The mini church. This is what we looked at so far. By the way, I mean, I don't know if you saw the traffic light, but that's there. And all these little mini buildings, including the passenger car. Oh, maybe that's what it is. It just passed the train passenger car. It's all in this little yard with the house. There's the back of the house. And I talked to the nice gentleman sitting over there. He's the one that's doing some painting on the house. So he told me like the back porch is being worked on and painted, so we can't really walk up on the back porch or anything. Not that I was going to do that anyway, but I asked him if there's any wet paint anywhere, and that's where he said the wet paint was. So like these old lamp posts reminds me, they always remind me of two different movies. They remind me of It's a Wonderful Life and also Singing in the Rain. If you guys have seen any of those. When he's dancing on the, he jumps up on the light post and he kind of swirls around and he's doing his singing dance thing. Who was in Singing in the Rain? I can't think at the moment. Gary Cooper, maybe? Fred Astaire? Fred Astaire, right? Chesterfield. Check this out. You don't see these anymore. For you older folks, I know you remember Chesterfield cigarettes. James Dean smoked Chesterfield cigarettes. FYI. Feature trivia question. Old RC Cola. Royal Crown Cola. Man, these signs. There's a market. For those of you who watch like American Pickers and stuff, there's definitely a market for this stuff. I don't know if there's anything in here, but I'm going to try to take a look anyway. Oh, I bet this one's like a general store. Would you guys say that? Like a general store type of thing? I bet you that's what it is. Yeah, because it has things on the shelves and all that. Yeah, well, that's cool. Again, I'm working on the glare against the window here, so I really hope this is coming out okay for you guys. See on my hands right here? And I do this to make the shadow. And that's how movie magic is made, with the camera and a window glare. Travel Without a Cause YouTube channel, Movie Magic. I do my best to entertain you guys. Oh, look at the front end. Okay, yeah. Red Man Tobacco. Man. Route 66, that's awesome. An old Christmas tree. An old rocking horse. That might have been a coin operated one, huh? Yeah, it is coin operated, because look, there's the 5-cent coin machine right there that operates it. Man, that is original too. Look at this stuff. I'm really trying to get you guys a good angle on this stuff. Kind of limited, but and these windows are kind of dirty. Old gas cans down there or something, looks like. Lube. An old scooter. Popcorn machine. Man, old wooden base to it too. You know that's probably old school. That old heating lamp right there. Can you see it? This glare is a doozy. Free lemonade. Wow. And that old Coke ice chest down there. You see through in the door there. So if I can zoom in for you. Man, you can see all kinds of stuff in there. Cricket. Some cricket balls right there in the foreground, a cricket set. What else can we see in there? Some fireman helmets. Maybe an I can't tell what that thing is, an ice cream cooler back there or something. Grocery. Stanicola Polarine, the standard motor oil. Right there. And look at these cool signs. Old metal signs, 7-Up, Barks. There's a Pepsi one over there, if I can get an angle on it. Right there, see it? I can't tell what that green one is up there though, that white and green one. Here's a side glare, side view of everything. 1984 World's Fair, which took place in New Orleans. I remember that. I remember that taking place. My mom went to it. Look at this old meter, parking meter. First 4 hours, 20 cents. 10 hours, 25 cents. Sheesh. Can't even get a stick of gum for 20 cents anymore, let alone 4 hours of parking. That'd be amazing. I love these old fuel pumps. Look at this. For use as a motor fuel only. Unleaded gasoline. Looks like it was... Can you guys make out that word right there? That name? I can't. I'm trying to, but I can't. Gas boy. Oh, sorry. Model number 290. I see there's a year on there. Doesn't look like it though. Sorry, I'm looking at it and not realizing I'm not showing it to you guys. I'm a terrible filmmaker. Some pump of some kind, maybe a water pump out of the ground. Right here in the front, in the foreground. All this old stuff here. Cool little general store, and here's a stable. Look at this, right next door. This is getting to be more full-size stuff compared to the miniature versions. This looks like an actual full-size stable here with the old cart right here. Blacksmith shop. Livery stable. It's not livery, it's DiGiorno. Bet I can count on one hand how many people are going to laugh at that. Wow, an old saddle right there too. I love this stuff. You see the old wheels on these things. Man, like the front seat and everything. I know for some of you, you like these details. So yes, these are wooden wheels with the metal rim around the edge of it for stability. But yes, the spokes are wooden, and so is the, I guess, the axle, you call that? Nice details of the horseshoes on the doors. I doubt I'm going to be able to get in here. Yeah, that's locked. Can't say I didn't try. This looks like an outhouse, but I doubt that's what it is. It's probably more, well, it could be. Yep, it is an outhouse. I don't know if there's a way to show you in there, but maybe not. I'm sorry. But it's an outhouse. You know what the inside of an outhouse looks like, right? Yeah, it's like a washing area. Like a bathtub. Water pump with the makeshift spigot right there. And was this part of a well? Wow. I guess so. There's a bucket and a well to use. And here's a what do you call it? To clean your clothes with? I can't think of the word. To wash your clothes with right there, maybe? You turn it through those rollers right there and all that. Maybe use the well water for clean water to wash your clothes with. I don't know. And there's the back of the house again, like I said, but the back porch is being painted, so I don't want to impede on that area. Let's go ahead and I'll show you the front of the house. And that'll be about it, but just couldn't pass this place up. The side view of the, it actually has that true barn style build to it, architecture to it. I always like that. And this is an old Maytag. I don't know what this is. sure some of you guys might know what it is, though. I'm not even going to try to guess. It could just be something that kept things refrigerated or something. I don't know. I really don't want to sound like an idiot by not knowing, but says something release. Oh, push to release. It's connected to that thing, so I don't know. Maybe that had to do with some like a washing machine or something to wash clothes with also. I don't know. You guys will have to leave the comments on that one in the comments section. And here's the extension of the back. Oh, it's not really extension, but it's its own building, but it's like a wash building or something. Maybe a utility building or something like that. Maybe an external kitchen used back then when the house was built. Here's some of the random accents of the yard and on the property. Just some kind of random things here. I don't know if that's a tomb, like a grave right there. I'm not gonna mess with it, but looks like it could be. Another glance at the house there. The house is on a national register. And I'm gonna walk up to the front and show you a couple more things here that are in the front of the house. And there's another plaque here, right in this middle little garden courtyard area, which is pretty nice. Right on Main Street here in Baker. It says Town of Baker. Baker was one of the original stations on the Mississippi Valley Railroad in 1884. Makes sense with the rail car right there. And a post office was established here in 1888. Much of the town is on the site of the former Baker plantation owned by Josephus Baker between 1845 and 1851. Good land and clear streams had drawn settlers to the area as early as the late 18th century. Wow. So all the things we just saw, all the many buildings and all that kind of represent the history of the town, which I kind of assumed, you know, with the piece of the train right there and such. Pretty interesting though. Nice little courtyard here in the front. And like I said, I know it's loud, but it's right here on Main Street. Lots of traffic, plenty of traffic. An old gate that goes right out the front there. Probably original as the house and as old as the house. Nice iron gate that surrounds the property here. There's a view of the front of the house. It's very nice. Very well kept. We'll go take a look at that National Register plaque on the front porch and maybe get some glances inside the window best I can. Some pretty little statues here. It says, oh, it's a little grave right here. Or either a grave or a just a commemoration of it, a commemorative plaque. But it says Tone Ann and Rhonda Lee in loving memory of our daughters. Wow, maybe they are buried here. We'll take a look at that front porch area. Hope you're enjoying this, guys. This is Roadside America. This is the Roadside America portion of my channel where I just see random things on the side of the road and I have to stop and take a look. So there's no research that goes into these types of videos. It's kind of just show up and shoot. City of Baker, Louisiana Heritage Museum, dedicated April 7th, 1976. It's 4 years before I was born. National Register of Historic Places. And yeah, so I'll show you some glances inside from the window here. It's pretty nice in there. So I got to step in the other day. And I'm not to take away from it by saying it's not no significant things of interest. I'm not saying that, but it's, you know, by not being able to go inside, it's not anything that's like, whoa, you got to go see that. It's so much different than anything else. And by no means am I saying that in a negative way. But by not being able to go inside here is, you know, something you really can't see at a lot of the other turn of the century houses. I like that nice, it's a wooden carved. Nice attention to detail on that door too. All wooden with a big glass oval in the mirror in the middle. See inside of this room here. Pretty nice, huh? I'm doing my best, like I said, with the window glare. If you can see, that's the glare I'm up against. You can see my complete reflection in the window there, and traffic and everything. So I gotta get right up on the window to see inside. There's looking into the adjacent room over there. Pretty neat, huh? Here's this side door here. This might be the last room we can look inside of because I can't get on the back porch. See if I can zoom for you here. There we go. Like a dining room table. And that other adjacent room on the other side over there. Let me wipe this. Sorry, I'm so sorry, guys. My camera, my poor camera lens has been bumping up against windows all this whole visit, so house has been very well kept, gotta say. Very nice. They're painting a lot of the flooring and these columns here. They painted those, and that's about it, folks. I hope you enjoyed this random roadside attraction. If you're ever in Baker, Louisiana on Main Street, you can't miss it. The way I found it is I saw this, sorry I'm shaky here, I saw this first, this clock. This is what drew my attention to the place, so you can't miss it. The best way for me to describe it directions wise, because this is how I found it, I GPS'd the Chase Bank because I needed to go to the Chase Bank to get some money out, and it's about a block over from the Chase Bank. So if you're looking at the front of the house here, the Chase Bank would be on your left, on the same side of the street. You see it? So there's Chase on the same side of the street, and here's the town of Baker, village of Baker, whatever you want to call it, museum with all these cool things to look at. And with that, I'll go ahead and turn the camera around in this loud traffic here, sorry. What is that? Oh, my glasses, yeah, I know. You don't usually see me with my glasses on because I don't usually wear glasses, I usually wear contacts. But until my new contacts come in the mail, I gotta wear these. And no, I'm not blind, I'm just kind of nearsighted, but it helps, so I wear them. And I don't have any subscription or prescription sunglasses, so I'm having to wear my sunglasses over my eyeglasses. Imagine how goofy that looks. Yeah, you can imagine it and laugh because I can't see you laugh at me anyway, so it's all good. But I hope you like this little pit stop. Small town America, Baker, Louisiana, and all the little mini representations of the town, the little church and the schoolhouse and the general store and all that. I thought it was cool. I had to come places like this, you know, I can't stop or I can't pass up and not make a video out of. So that's my goal, is to try to capture as much of this as I can for you guys. So without further ado, I'll go ahead and sign out because it's kind of loud over here. I hope you enjoyed it. Have a great weekend. It's Friday. I got a late start this week because I was doing that training. Usually I do vlogs on, like, you know, the weekends and or like Monday, Tuesdays. I'll probably end up doing another one this weekend for the next week anyway, just to kind of get back on track for you guys. But yeah, don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, all that stuff, so you can know when I post more videos just like this one. And yeah, that's about it. Stay tuned for more. Stay cool. What's the new thing I've been saying? Stay cool, stay tuned. Don't forget to stay cool and stay tuned. I'm open to suggestions. Let me know what you think. I'm working on a catchphrase here. But I think that's it. It's getting warm outside again because the sun came back out. So I'm going to go cool off in my truck and enjoy the air conditioning. So love you all. God bless you all. Don't forget to stay cool, stay tuned, and I'll see you on the next one. Goodbye.